Hi everyone. So in today's video, I'll be doing a few different things. First of all, I thought I'd show you a few really simple gift ideas in case you're still needing something for Mother's Day. You know, that's coming up real soon here. And these gift ideas, of course, would be fitting for any time throughout the year, maybe for someone's birthday, or just make them for yourself. And the other thing I want to share with you is how I fixed up a really simple photo wall or a photo booth at church for Mother's Day. My goal for projects like this is, of course, to keep it simple, not spend a lot of money, and still have it look good. I also have a few new products I want to show you that are available on the Etsy shop, but before getting into all of that, let's create a few simple gifts right here in my kitchen. So recently I have been dabbling in bath salts and bath bombs and body creams, and to be honest, this is something I want to do in the future and have available on the Etsy shop, but I'm not quite there yet. At this point I'm still kind of practicing, but I absolutely love it. It's kind of like making soap. It seems I can't really stop once I get started. As I was creating these things and giving them to people to try out, I thought how fitting it would be to give these as gifts, maybe create a pretty label for them. And again, with Mother's Day coming up, you know, what mom doesn't need a good soaker every now and then? Here I'm making the bath salts, and of course you can come up with your own salt mixture for this. There's really no right or wrong way to go about it. I played around with it, you know, went on different people's websites to see what other people use, kind of created my own recipe. Basically just it consists of Epsom salts, Dead Sea salt, baking soda, essential oils, and dried flowers. And I'll leave this recipe down below in the description box in case you want to use the exact same one. But again, it doesn't have to be exactly like this. And today, instead of using essential oils, I'm actually going to use a clean fragrance oil called Rose and Peony. It smells so good. I've used it before. And of course the fun part here is creating the labels to go with these salts. I actually got MB to design them for me. She did a really good job with them, and these are available on the Etsy shop as a digital download in case you're looking for a pretty label to go with your jar of bath salts. I thought a light pink jar ring would look so pretty going with these bath salts. So here I'm just using a water-based paint. I didn't have a spray paint, that would have been a lot easier, but I'm just brushing it on, and the color is called Malted Milk. It's such a pretty light pink color. These labels have a transparent background, so you can use the paper color of your choice and the background will be that color. I always like to see this brown color, and I'll go with that for the one label. Bath bombs are just a bit trickier to make, or to me they are. Here I'm measuring my coconut oil, and then I'll melt it in the microwave, and then I have two other liquid ingredients to mix into the coconut oil. In a separate bowl I'll mix my dry ingredients and then mix everything together until it kind of sticks together so that you can form your ball or shape, whatever you want your bath bomb to be. I know there's all kinds of fancy containers you can get to make these bombs, but for me, I'm just going to use one of my little ramekins, line it with a plastic wrap, and first I'll sprinkle some flowers in the bottom. That way the top of my bomb will have the dried flowers on it. I just pack the mixture in here. It's ready to pack once you can, you know, squeeze in. It kind of holds together, and if it's still, you know, kind of falling apart for you, you just spritz it with witch hazel. That's what I use to kind of hold things together. In the same file as the round bath salt labels, you will get 3 of these square bath bomb labels. And of course you can print these out as often as you wish, but these are also transparent background, so whatever paper you print it on, they will be that color. Here I just wrapped a few bath bombs in plastic, tied it with jute cord, and attached the little label. Like I often say, I wish I could get the smell that's in here right now to you guys. It smells so good, that rose and peony. While we're on that subject, let me show you what I've been making here in the past few months. I made some Mother's Day soap, and that will go on sale today. So if you're at all interested in this handmade soap, make sure to head on over to my Etsy shop and check it out. It usually doesn't last long if I run a special like this, but it comes in a set of 2, and the one bar that has the pink swirls is a strawberry lemon scent. It smells so good. And then the white bar that says best mom ever, that is baby's breath, also one of my favorites. In fact, that's the one I'm using right now. I had some seconds, so it's always fun to be able to use those, but this comes in a set of 2. The soap is tied together with some pretty jute cord along with a little brown label telling you what scent they are. I think the stamp on the soap kind of finishes everything. Now that we've looked at some of these gift ideas, let's check out that wall at church. I knew I wanted some large paper daisies hanging on the wall, and here I just made a petal, cutting it out using tack board, which is like a heavy cardstock, and this will be my pattern. I plan to use freezer paper for my petals. I know I'll need a bunch of them because there's probably around 10 petals per flower, and I plan to have around 11 flowers total. I'm of course trying to cut as many petals as possible with one cut, and here I'm able to cut about 10 of them at a time. Initially I cut them around 13 inches long, and the widest part is around 4 inches, but later on I actually sized them down a bit. They were almost too long and floppy for me, and they ended up being around 10.5 inches long. Each petal is folded in half, and this will give it a little more dimension later on. I cut out these tackboard squares for the backs of the daisy centers just to give it more stability. For the daisy center, I ordered these yellow foam tennis balls from Amazon, cut them in half, used the one section for the center. Now you could also just use a yellow cardstock or a yellow paper and just cut out a circle, but again I thought they would have a little more dimension to use these. This project of course involves a lot of hot glue, and recently we purchased this hot glue gun from Amazon also. We use it out in the Etsy shop to glue some of our shipping boxes. It's so nice to use. You don't have to contend with a wire or anything. It has a rechargeable battery included. I'll link it down below in the description box in case you're looking for something like this. So I packed up all the flowers among some other things into the Tahoe, and I'm headed to church. We have a beautiful brick wall in the foyer, and I thought this space would be perfect for the photo wall. First I took a picture of how everything was set up so I'd know how to set it back up again, moved everything to the side and started setting up. I had this scroll that I made years ago. It was also used in a ladies' event. This is definitely a really fitting scripture to have in the background of a Mother's Day photo. It looks like I'll be able to use shipping tape to hang my things since they aren't heavy. I tested the brick to make sure that it wouldn't, take anything off or ruin the brick, and it looks like it won't, so thankfully I'll be able to use it. And of course I forgot to bring a ladder, so these chairs will have to do. Of course, a place like this, the lighting isn't the best for pictures, as you can see. I did bring my studio lights along. I'm thinking of maybe setting those up Sunday mornings of Mother's Day just to provide a nice lighting for pictures. The last thing I'm adding here are these yellow balloons. I thought they would look fun and colorful in this space. I may end up looking for a little yellow pillow or throw to hang on the chair. At this point of filming, I don't have anything and I still have some time, before Mother's Day, so I may keep my eye open for something like that, but it'll look okay without, but I think something, on the chair would look pretty good too. Such a fun project. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I was able to inspire you in case you're thinking of doing something like this, like a photo wall. Just again, keeping things simple, anyone can do it. And again, make sure to check out the recipes in the description box in case you want to try to make your own bath salts or bath bombs. Such a fun project. And then of course that Mother's Day soap, make sure to head on over to my Etsy shop if you're at all interested in that. I have a few more new items for spring available. First of all, these pillow covers. A beautiful floral print with a drop cloth fabric back, and the second one has some pretty writing on it, some nice neutral colors here. It also has the drop cloth backing, and the last items are these pretty poly flowers that a local Amish guy is making for us. Aren't they cute? They're made from that poly material that people use for, outdoor lawn furniture. They come in 3 different colors, pink, yellow, and white, or kind of an off-white petals. And the centers are all black. They're a 1/2 inch thick, and they measure 15 inches around. They definitely make some cute outdoor decorating pieces, and being that they're made with this heavy-duty poly, they're probably going to last for years. As always, I hope you're having a great day. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!